Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We're going to call in Archangel Michael to clear, cleanse the space, placing the white light of protection on us with his blue seal. We're going to be learning more about setting boundaries to find peace with narcissism and codependence. And I really want to say before we get into this that I am an empath who attracted narcissists throughout my life. And I always never understood why I was attracting those narcissists. The last 6 months of my life, I really worked with my guides on why I've been continually receiving narcissists after narcissists throughout my life. And it's because internally, inward, there is healing that needed to be done in me. I needed, first of all, to learn how to set the boundaries, which is why we're reading the book, how to find peace with it, knowing that, I can't do anything to control them. But there was healing within me that I need to heal. I was a people pleaser. I didn't stand my ground. I didn't know how to stand up to them in a way that was not a negative way. So I've been really working with that the last 6 months with my guides. And if you are attracting narcissists, that is something that you need to heal within yourself. Once you heal that within yourself, you will no longer attract the narcissist. You're attracting the narcissist because there's something in you that needs to be healed. They're just there to help you, to trigger you, to let you know that there is something that needs to be healed within yourself. Now we are on chapter 2, Narcissism and Codependency Dynamics. It says, speaking the truth in love may grow up in all things into him who is head, Christ. Emphasis, Ephesians 4:15, and that's from NKJV. And it says, the narcissist devours people, consumes their output, and casts the empty writing shells aside, by Sam Vankin. Are narcissists drawn to codependent people? Is there a strange mechanism by which they connect? What is the big deal about narcissism and codependency? Anyways, let's jump into it. The dance between the narcissist and the codependent. Thus far, we've taken a close look at the traits that accompany narcissism as well as the prominent in codependency. In a nutshell, we could conclude that the codependent person is the giver in the relationship, willing to sacrifice their own happiness just so that their partner is happy. They're always taking care of others and seeing to other people's needs while ensuring that they get attention and reassurance from those people. On the other side of the curtain, we have a narcissist who, liken the black hole, ready to devour any crumb of attention and affection from others. Both of these personality types have few things in common. They both need to stay in control. They both need attention and approval from other people. They both have poor self-esteem. They neither recognize nor respect boundaries set in their relationship. One of the major differences between the two is that narcs are very entitled and often lack empathy, while codependents are not. The next big question is, why are narcissists and codependents attracted to each other? Great question. You can see the narcissists have what the other codependent wants and vice versa. They're meant to learn from each other. You have the empathy as the empath, but they have the ability to stand up for themselves that you don't have and you lack. So that is why you're meeting face to face, so that you can learn from each other and grow from each other. The narc is drawn to the codependent person because of their tendency and willingness to give everything they have and sacrifice all their partner's pleasures. The narc enjoys the codependent personality because it's acceptable for them to dominate and control their heart's desires. They are content with being the center of the relationship and eat up every bit of attention from the codependent while asking for more. The needy codependent is drawn to the first version of the narc that they meet. And I just really want to point out, and I'm going to leave it at that. I just really want to point out that both of them, the narcissist and the codependent, I've said this before, but I'll say it again, have had very traumatic childhood. More than likely, the narcissist, their needs of love were not met as a child. So probably more than likely from one of their parents, if not both of their parents, they did not receive the love that they were meant to receive. And it made them negative. Now, the empath received the exact same type of treatment. Their needs were also not met. There was more than likely an explosive parent in their childhood. So a parent that was unpredictable and had an explosive personality, that they learned to walk on eggshells and people please as a result of it. But both have had very traumatic childhood. One, they just went different ways with it. One went people pleasing and trying to receive love by doing for everybody, and the other one receiving love and affection by preying on people that are weak. So really, ultimately, you have to feel bad for both. And both can learn to grow and grow out of it by looking at what's triggering you, sending it love, and understanding that it was a lesson meant for you to learn. Maybe in the previous lifetime that you had, you lacked empathy and you were a narcissist. So in this childhood, you grew up as a people pleaser as a result of it, so that you can learn that duality of it. So I hope this helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.